Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Happy Generational Wealth Wednesday to you. It's been a while. It has been a while. I apologize to everyone who saw my post about going live at 8:30. You ever get one of those phone calls that kind of have to take? Well, I got one of those right at 8:25. And it was family, so I had to take it. So I apologize for not starting on time here, but I am really, really excited to finally get back to Generational Wealth Wednesday. You know, the last 2.5 months we've been in a workshop, and it's been really time intensive, labor intensive, if you will. So really kind of because you had to do workshops on the weekend and then, implement, study, prepare throughout the week. But that's all done. So really, really excited about doing Generational Wealth Wednesday for you guys. Interestingly enough, what are you investing for? Yeah, what are you investing for? I came across, I just happened to see one of the books that I've read a long, long time ago from Tony Robbins. And Money Master the Game, 7 Simple Steps of Financial Freedom. And chapter 5.3 asks that very, very question. And given what we talked about earlier today, I thought it was just apropos to talk about that tonight as well. Siege, watching on the TV, finally, instead of listening at work. Oh, watching on the TV. Nice. What's going on, Jay Corn? Good to see you, bro. So Generational Wealth Wednesday, I often ask people, what are you investing for? Tony Robbins, Money Master the Game. We're going to get into that. He says, the answers I get is returns. I'm investing for returns. It's growth. I'm investing for growth. It's assets. I'm investing to acquire assets. It's freedom. Nice. And it's fun. Those are his most popular answers. I'm going to share with you the rarity answer that hardly ever comes up with Tony Robbins, his financial thing he has going on, and all different people that he's mentored over the decades. We'll talk about that as well, especially for this channel, being that this is a channel dedicated to the digital asset space and bringing more average Joes and average Janes to the space, because this new asset class that Goldman Sachs has given the blessing to, right, is their chance to win. But what does the win look like? What does it look like? Right? What does it look like? Let's go over the numbers a little bit and we'll get into what he was saying. Chance Gardner, what's good? Good to see you, my friend. Well, let me share the fact that we actually got a Generational Wealth Wednesday going on. Got to share that on Twitter. Got to let the Twitter world know about that for sure. Good to see you, Chance, man. I appreciate you being here tonight. It's a very, very important question. What are we investing for, right? What are we investing for? So let me share this on the Twitter world as well. Looks like the market, the digital asset space, that market is picking up a bit. I think we even saw XRP over $1 at one point, which is really, really cool to see. Let's see. Let's do this. That is good. No, it is not for children. Gary Ginster, bruh, XRP is in the building. What's good, my friend? Good to see you. Twitter. Yeah, I know they're going to be shocked to see a Generational Wealth Wednesday. Shoot, basketball playoffs and stuff is going on. What's going on in the basketball playoff world? I don't even know. I have no idea what's going on. What's going on in the basketball playoff world? Anybody know? Generational Wealth Wednesday. What are you investing for? Share this on Facebook, on our Facebook page as well. Post it there and we are good. Yeah, there it is. Let's close that out. There it is. What's going on? My Knicks are down 0-1 in the series. The Knicks, who the Knicks playing, bro, XRP? Keyless, invested to get good income with minimum amount of work, which is, yes, freedom. Love it. Love it. Love that answer. Love that answer, Keyless. You are one sharp lady. Hawks lighting the Knicks up. Is that right, Tay? I bet. Oh, man. Yeah. What's going on with the Nets and the Celtics? Where is that at? OE312 said he or she is investing for compounding interest. Interesting stuff, right? The question is, we got to have an answer. And I'm going to tell you what Tony Robbins, everybody knows Tony Robbins. The answer that he rarely gets from his clients and students and people he's mentored. He says, rarely do I hear the answer that matters most. Income. And he's got 5 or 6 exclamation points after that. Income. What's going on, Alan West? Celsius is my saving account for USD now. I hear that, bro. Love to hear that. That's one of our Celsius network is one of our sound saving instruments. Love to hear that, bro. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here tonight, man. So let's listen. I'm going to read some of this stuff here from this book. Again, Money Master the Game. Now, a lot of this stuff is the old financial traditional system in terms of the tools, in terms of the instruments. Got to understand that. But the mindset is what's most important here. We all need an income that we can count on. I'm reading from the book. What's going on, Strength Gains? We all need an income that we can count on. Consistent cash flow that shows up in our account every single month like clockwork. Consistent cash flow that shows up in our account every single month like clockwork. Can you imagine never worrying again about how you will pay your bills or whether your money will run out? Or having the joy and freedom of traveling without a care in the world. That's where we are. That's the Crypto Siege's home. Cash flow business has done it for us, right? Not having to worry about opening your monthly statements and praying that the market holds up. Not having to worry about opening your monthly statements, open up that Blockfolio and praying that the market holds up. Not having to open up the Voyager app and praying that the market holds up. Not having to worry about opening up Blockfolio and praying that the market holds up. Having the peace of mind to give generously to your church or favorite charity and not wonder if there will be more where that came from. We all know intuitively income is freedom. Shout it from the hilltops like Mel Gibson in the movie Braveheart. Income is freedom. What is IBC now? I should know that. OE312. I should know that. Tell me what that IBC is. I should know it. Oh, you're a male. Cool. Glad you're here, brother. And lack of income is stress. Lack of income is struggle. Lack of income is not an acceptable outcome for you and your family. Make this your declaration. Kind of falls right in line with what we were talking about earlier today, Keyless. The strategy that I suggested that we should perhaps look into as a suggestion is income. That's income. Taking $1,000 in stable coins, right? You're generating income every single month. Income. Utilizing the Celsius network produces income. right? Infinite banking concept. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Love the infinite banking concept for sure. Why did I not remember that? That's what I practice. Dr. Jeff, no, don't want to read that. Dr. Jeffrey Brown, retirement expert and advisor to the White House, said it best in a recent Forbes article. Income is the outcome that matters most for security, for retirement security. The wealthy know that their assets, stocks, bonds, gold, and so on, their assets will always fluctuate in value. Assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Matic, Polygon, I should say. The wealthy know that their assets, stocks, bonds, gold, and so on, will always fluctuate in value, but you can't spend assets. We can't. You can only spend cash. It's kind of like when you look at your Celsius and you see that money there, you see Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP, and you see it there. It's just numbers there until you can make it an income, right? Until you can make it an income, right? The year 2008 was a time where lots of people with assets, 2008, we all remember that one, right? Real estate in particular, that were plummeting in price and they couldn't sell. They were asset rich and cash poor. This equation often leads to bankruptcy. Often leads to bankruptcy. Always remember that income is the outcome. A guaranteed way to know for certain that you will have a paycheck for life without having to work for it in the future, to be absolutely certain that you will never run out of money. He calls it income insurance. We built a cash flow business where we put the work in and the cash flow comes in every single month, whether we participate in it or not. That's income, right? That's a measure of security, right? New 1%. What's going on? What's good with you, my friend? Appreciate you being here tonight. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I get that phone call again that I have to answer. Hey, what's up, sis?
I don't want you to be worried or anything, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want you to do that. I'm going to take you with me.
Okay.
But tomorrow in the morning, when I get up, I'm going to meet up with him and I'm going to if I can put together some kind of plan.
Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. And I'll talk to you in the morning. All right. All right. Love you. Bye. All right. Sorry, that was family. Again, I had to make sure I take care of that, make sure she gets that stuff done. So, yeah, the new 1%. Let me check this out. I'm on YouTube here. Guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Again, by the end, a guaranteed way to know for certain that you will have a paycheck for life without having to worry, without having to work for it in the future. A paycheck for life, not having to work for it in the future. Right. That's why we always talk about the cash flow business and the generational wealth strategy being the multiplier. So what are we investing for? It's for income, right? Ultimately, it's for income. Let me get over to StreamYard. Absolutely. What's going on, Dion for real 70? Hey, first timer. Well, I appreciate you being here, Dion. What's going on, man? Where you checking in from? Income, guys. That's ultimately the deal. The DeFi strategy that I shared with you guys earlier today, that's an income producing strategy. Taking the value of your assets and putting it in a place where you can earn monthly, weekly, monthly income, leveraging that strategy. So generational wealth for this channel, our formula is really simple, Dion. It is generational wealth equals if you're acquiring digital assets and acquiring thereof plus sound saving instruments like the Celsius Network and a cash value dividend paying whole life insurance policy multiplied by a cash flow business. A cash flow business. We all need an income that we can count on, consistent cash flow that shows up in your account every single month. And I'm reading it because I just want to quote them. Without every single month, like clockwork. That's what we all need. We're in a blessed spot where we're in this position where we get these assets that we can acquire. Oh, you're from the Bahamas. Nice. Love it. We can acquire these assets and we can turn them into income producing assets. We're in a really, really blessed spot. We're in a really, really blessed spot. The thing that I was trying to get across earlier today is maybe it's time to transition to from just acquiring the asset, but also to move into having the asset produce income for us and learning those strategies, learning what Aave and Curve are all about. Absolutely leveraging the Celsius Network platform. Absolutely leveraging that. Taking 1%, 2%, 3%. And after you've learned about Aave from Celsius and leveraging things like earning yield on your stable coins, on your dollars, and earning an asset. Ramundo, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. The channel and myself, we need all the blessings we can get, my friends. So I definitely appreciate that. All right, so we need that, right? What's going on, Alex G? It's good to see you, brother. I didn't see you sneaking in on me there, man. Oh, Alex, Celsius is my saving account for USD now. There, Alan West, I love to hear that. So, absolutely, new 1%. That's a great question. Great question. If you have the DeFi part of the equation, do you still need the life insurance part? Yeah, because the DeFi doesn't come with life insurance, right? It's income, but it doesn't come with life insurance, right? And so the life insurance, the properly structured cash value life insurance, dividend paying, is a generational wealth tool that the wealthy 1% of the 1% have been using for over 100 years. For over 100 years. What's going on, Norseman? Crypto Hippo is in the building. Indeed, we're all excited about. That's a great question, new 1%. We are all excited about this, Flare Networks when the Flare Networks launches. What's going on, Legendary? Good to see you, right? We're all excited about that. So, yeah, and this is the great thing. We're in such a great position, new 1%. We have different tools, at our fingertips that we can utilize. The DeFi strategy is just a tool. It's a tool in the tool belt. So is Celsius. The Celsius is just a tool. Celsius Network is a great tool for the tool belt. So is the cash value dividend paying whole life insurance. It's a tool. But the multiplier is, in my humble opinion, is a cash flow business. A business that you can put together that creates cash flow, whether you're there or not. That's what you want because you have more control over it, right? Remember, I just read, he said one of the things that you want is not to be beholden to the market's ups and downs, right? Not having to look at the Blockfolio and hope the market's up, not having to look at Voyager and see if the market is up, right? That's what a cash flow business will allow you to do. Through the ebbs and flows and the ups and downs in the market, in the digital asset space, when XRP is, it's at its all-time high or it's at 80 cents, is the cash flow still coming in? Do you have cash flow coming in consistently every month? And again, the reason why we call the Celsius Network a sound savings instrument, because it's the safest, it's one of the safest ways to have income coming in. Doesn't mean that it produces the most yield. It's very close to the most, but it's one of the safest and sound where you could sleep good at night, right? You don't have to be in leverage positions, right? You don't have to participate in two-sided liquidity pools. One side's okay, right? You got the stable coin, right? And you're earning stable coin interest and you're earning Matic, for example. That's cool. You don't lose. There's no risk of permanent loss unless you end up going now to the borrowing side. Then you gotta, you gotta do the risk on, risk off thing. Yep. JL Crest, get income, buy money, buy income. I love it. Get money, buy income. I like that. I like that, JL Crest. I like that for sure. That's what it's about, right? And DeFi is a strategy. I love doing Generational Wealth Wednesdays because we can apply the mindset and financial principles and apply it to the digital asset space. This is a financial principle. Creating your lifetime income plan. And I guess what I'm saying is you don't have to wait when moon to start putting together your income plan. Start putting together your financial income plan. You don't have to wait. A lot of people were up in this market and 2 or 3 weeks ago, up big time. 3 weeks ago, were up big time. Did you put in an income producing strategy? Now, I know a lot of people on this channel, but they got on that Polygon and they put that Polygon on Matic. That's an income producing strategy. I just want to make you aware that there are others in the DeFi space. The safe places, the reputable places like Aave and Curve. Get educated about it, learn about it, start small, $50. I started on WanSwap, $50. I went to PancakeSwap, $50. And then I went, then I went 500. Still, that's starting. That's a starting point on Aave. But once I got comfortable with clicking this button and clicking that kind of button on PancakeSwap and on WanSwap, I moved over to Aave. And then I will do more research and get more comfortable using Curve. This first weekend, I'm going to say no later than the first week in June, I'll be on Curve. I just got to make sure I'm doing the same thing I did with Polygon, with Aave, and that's watching 2 or 3 videos a day, every single day, so that I know what I'm doing, right? Now, I get it. I know it's challenging. If you still have a job and you're still having to get to work, you still got to get up in the morning. I get it. It's tougher that way, right? That's why we talk about a cash flow business, so you can create your own freedom. I love that. Get money, buy income. I absolutely love that. So again, look into Aave, guys. Let me share a little bit of what I done. A couple of YouTubers to follow. There's going to be 2 kinds. There's going to be, one is kind of helping you with the mindset and the philosophy behind the strategy of Polygon and Aave and Curve. The other one is going to be the step, is the step 1, step 2, step 3, click here, click there. Click here, click there, and click everywhere, right? So so for the philosophy and mindset behind it, it's Noah Stedman, Noah Steedman, probably Stidman. And for the how-to, for the click this button and click this button for Aave and Curve, I would recommend DeFi Dad Tutorials, that channel, DeFi Dad Tutorials. Let me see what I can share here. Let's go here. Let's see if I can share screen. Just a little bit. I'll share with you a little bit here. This is app.aave.com. You gotta do some things. You gotta put the Matic network on your MetaMask. Yes, you definitely have to do that. But again, there's plenty of videos that show you how to do that step by step. by step by step. Whoa, where's DT? Okay, look at that, 13.23%. So this is the markets here that you can deposit and navigate on Aave. Matic, obviously, you can deposit Matic. And you can see here, you deposit Matic, you're earning 2.22% APY. And they're going to pay you 5.84%. So you deposit Matic, you're going to get 5.84%, right? If you borrow, you're borrowing at 6.5%, and you're getting 13.83% Matic for borrowing at 7%. So that puts you up 6%, rarely 6.5%. Something to ponder. I haven't done the Matic thing yet because I like my 14% for just lending on Celsius. I prefer that strategy right now. I prefer that strategy, right? I prefer that strategy. I did borrow against the value in Matic on Celsius, put it in the stable coins, and I made a decision to invest it in assets that I looked to double in 2 or 3 weeks. That was my strategy. I think it was the second, I don't know. It's hard to say if it was the first best or second best strategy. But that's what I did, right? So you can deposit DAI, which is a stable coin again. Aave is going to pay you 4.28% in DAI. Polygon is going to pay you 5.77% in Polygon, right? And then you can borrow at 5.9%, and they'll pay you 7.1.6% for borrowing DAI coins. You're still up. You're up. You're not up much, but you're still up. And what I did is I deposited USDT Tether, and this rate changes. I don't know, hourly, weekly, daily. I don't know. It changes. I do know that. 3.22% on my USDT Tether, my cash, and 13.23% on Polygon, from Polygon. And think about this. I can borrow at 3.99%. That's the borrow rate. And they're going to pay me 14.75%. Right? And so here's my dashboard. And I can show you what I've done, right? So I got some ETH here, just a small amount, just a very small amount. That was my little test. And then I did Tether, right? I did the Tether thing, 3.22% and 13.19. I don't know why this collateral right now is saying no. I don't understand it, why this collateral here on ETH is saying yes. But in any case, that's what it's saying right now. So it's a small amount, right? $500. And then what I could do is if I hit borrow, I can click on what I deposited. Let's see. Let me see if I do that. It says I can borrow $43.38. So if I wanted to borrow, I could borrow. It says I can borrow Matic. It says I can borrow, and oh, okay, I didn't know that. So even though I deposited Tether, it's saying I can borrow in these assets. I can borrow Bitcoin wrapped. I can borrow $43 in wrapped ETH if I want. Tether, USDC, DAI, and Matic. Interesting. I can borrow. Available to borrow. I can borrow Matic. That's the interest I'm paying on an APY, and I'm getting 13.83%. How many think that's a good idea? But the Tether, 3.98% and 14%. That's a better deal. Yeah, that's a better deal, right? So I could borrow Tether if I wanted to, based upon what I deposited, which is only $500. I'm borrowing $40, and you think, well, what does that matter if you're borrowing $40, right? I can borrow the $40. I can borrow the $40, and I can now add the $40 to my deposit amount. So I deposit that $40, and so instead of having $511, I now have $551. Right? I haven't done it yet, but that is a strategy. I'm going to study it some more, make sure it resonates with me, make sure it makes sense to me. And then I will execute. Well, that's a great question. Yeah, Dion, for real. It's crypto_siege on Twitter. Let me see. Let's see if I have that.
Maybe?
Yeah.
This is not your feed. You have to delete it.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Are you serious?
So West on the ND page. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll have
Don't
to.
worry about it now.
Yeah. So there it is. There you can find it. So on Twitter, it's crypto_siege. Crypto_siege. So Norseman, I know it has been a while, bro. I appreciate you being here, bro. That's a great question, new 1%. Let me make sure I put that up there. How much weight do you think a single person would need in both DeFi and in a life insurance would one prospectively need to live a life of freedom? Well, that's going to depend on the person, right? It depends on everyone's kind of lifestyle, right? So you'll have to answer that, for yourself personally. I would definitely encourage you to look into the infinite banking concept, to read the book by Nelson R. Nash, which is Becoming Your Own Banker, right? Get that mindset and that philosophy. See if it makes sense for you. Becoming Your Own Banker by Nelson R. Nash. See if it makes sense to you. Then I can definitely turn you on to a guy who practiced under our Nelson and who practices the infinite banking concept. He is actually an IBC practitioner, young guy too, young, mid-30s. So something to think about. Income, guys. Income is the name of the game. Do you have that? Are you in a position that every single month, I don't know, hundreds of dollars coming in every month? I don't know. Are you in a position where thousands of dollars come in every single month? Are you in that position? You don't have to wait when moon to set that income plan into motion. You don't have to wait when moon. Because platforms like Aave and Matic say, you know what, you can take $1,000 in stablecoin and earn in stablecoin and earn in Polygon. I think it's a fabulous strategy. I really, really do. And it's not to take away from Celsius at all. Absolutely not. Why do you think Celsius is moving to, and I don't know if it's going to be this year or the following year, but why do you think they're giving you the option to deposit any asset you want that they hold, that's on their platform, and giving you the option to earn in any asset that they have on their platform? Why do you think that is? In other words, right now it's Bitcoin and Bitcoin if you're in the US. It's Ethereum on Ethereum if you're in the US. If it's international, you have the choice between earning in Bitcoin and earning in Cell. You can't do it in the US. Why do you think they're coming up with this option that if I deposit Ethereum, but I want Bitcoin, it's going to be an option. If I deposit in freaking Dash and I want Bitcoin Cash as my interest, I want to get paid interest in Bitcoin Cash. Why do you think they're coming up with those options? Because the DeFi is expanding and it's growing and it's getting better. And platforms like Aave and Curve are evolving and giving people more options, right? Giving people more options. I would love to have that choice. Week to week, month to month. It's going to be a week to week, month to month thing that they can pay you weekly. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a weekly thing where you can choose. What do you want? Maybe you're heavy in Bitcoin, but you want some Bitcoin Cash. Maybe you're heavy in Ethereum and you want more Bitcoin. You'll be able to do it. I think that is absolutely outstanding. I know everybody's waiting for that swap, the in-app swaps on Celsius, and that's cool. I know a lot of people are waiting for it, man. I know a lot of people are waiting for the in-app swap, and that's cool. I get it. It's going to be, it's going to be very It's not going to be those fees. Celsius don't like the fees. So it's going to be a great thing for depositors, that in-app swap. Yeah, I want to go out of ETH. I want to go into Bitcoin. I want to get out of Bitcoin and I want to go into Bitcoin Cash. I'm in the app. That's a great feature. It's coming, guys. If you're not exploring the Celsius platform, you're missing out, guys. That's right, Keyless. That's it right there. That's a $64 trillion answer. When Moon, you have no control. You have no control. You're beholden to the market. But earning yield, we are in control. Exactly. We have more control. We have more control. That's exactly right. You nailed it, Keyless. Bastono Lacono. What's going on, bro? Celsius don't offer to us yet. I'm going to try Polygon. What doesn't Celsius offer, my friend? Are you not able to participate in the Celsius platform? That's what you're suggesting? You're welcome to 1%. Mixed, aka Josh Soul. What's going on, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. The idea is, oh, what did I miss it? The idea is the borrowed funds are utilized by lending it at a higher percentage in the proper pools. Yeah, absolutely. It's a strategy. It's merely a strategy. Avi and Curve have a strategy with the money that's deposited on their platform and borrowed, right? It's a strategy, right? I just love the fact that, I don't have to fill out an application. I don't have to meet with the manager at a bank, right? I don't have to sit on the other end of some table with some person looking me up and down and in their brains, in their mind, judging me and determining whether or not I'm worthy for this kind of loan or that kind of loan. No, I come to the table with assets. Whether you recognize it or not, I have the assets, right? And in the DeFi world, you don't have to mess around with any of that. That's the beauty. That is the beauty right there, right? Yeah. So I did my homework. I do my due diligence. I invested in and acquired assets. Those assets had appreciated in value. I can take some of that value in the terms of stable coins and borrow against it and get stable coins and put them on a platform where I can earn yield on the stable coin and acquire more of an asset. That's a cool deal. That is a really, really cool deal. I'm not out of pocket. You get that? That's a cool deal. It's a cool deal. There's evolutions. First, you got to get into space. Then you got to acquire some assets, right? When you acquire assets, do you have a cash flow business? Do you have income coming in every single month that allows you to participate in the digital asset space? You can get on DeFi, $50, $100 and begin your income plan. I love it. I love it. We do all three. We are full-blown mode generational wealth strategy. Acquiring assets, plus we participate in DeFi, Celsius, and the IBC, the infinite banking concept. And we got the multiplier, the cash flow business. And sometimes you just got to take steps to the formula. But in my humble opinion, that is the formula. That's the formula. Okay, can't do it in your jurisdiction. Yeah, and they will KYC and AML. So, and that's usually hugely important to note as well. Yeah, the KYC. I know California's opening up, and next week sometime, California's opening up. Home-based income is in the building. Hello, all. I'm listening. Hello, miss. Good to see you. Appreciate you checking in. What's going on, Crypto Kahuna? Good to see you, brother. I don't know how do I pronounce that? Is that Talofa? Good to see you. Jay Sober is in the building also. So guys, income. Do you have that? Do you have that cash flow coming in? Again, coming from Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Do you have that coming in? Do you have that? You know? Do you have that? I was talking with a friend of the channel the other day, and I'm like, dude, our cash flow business allowed us to invest in this market for 2 to 2.5 years straight, every single month, 4 digits every single month. Right? So my dudes always asking me, my controller or type of controller buddies, dude, what you gonna do, man? You got this going on. When you gonna just chill? And I'm like, dude, what do you mean chill? I put something together that comes in every single month. Well, why would I walk away from that? Because I got a block folio? That doesn't make sense to me. Just because the block folios is good, why would you walk away from the thing that built the block folio? That doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Colorado wants to pass law to pay taxes with crypto. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Crypto Kahuna. Tony Robbins. Good stuff, right? There you go, OE312. Got a strategy. I love to hear that, bro. I'm learning to do work Aave so I can take better advantage of the Flare network. Exactly. Flare network is going to be a piece of cake compared to Aave and Curve. It's going to be a piece of cake. It really is. You know, you're going to be minting your XRP, you're minting those F assets. You're going to get some Spark. You can participate in delegating the votes to earn more Spark, daily Spark, right? I don't even know about any kind of loan thing going on. I don't even know if that's a deal. I think that might be Flare Finance and that yield farming on Flare Finance. But Flare Network is going to be a piece of cake. The key is getting in there early. Yeah, my humble opinion, getting in there early is going to be the key to Flare Networks. Again, we changed our strategy. Once we wrapped our brain around Flare Networks, we thought we were good. With our milestone number of XRP, we thought we were good. But when that Flare Networks came up, I'm like, Miss Crypto Siege, we gotta set a new milestone for XRP. We gotta set a new milestone because we can't miss out on the cash flow that's going to come from Flare Networks. We're not changing our quote unquote our strategy for Celsius. We're not changing it, but we need more XRP so that we can participate in this Flare Networks. You know. We need that. So, yeah, and we did, you know, we got a good amount that we can participate in the Flare Networks. You know, very good amount. Crypto Wave, what's going on, my friend? Hoping for the Ripple XRP exchange. What exchange? Any new rumors on this? Like, there's already a built-in decentralized exchange on the ledger. Is that what you're talking about? So that's what it is, guys. Income, guys. Something to consider and something to ponder. Again, I'm humbly saying to you, you don't have to wait, Win Moon. You don't have to wait for that. Like, you just don't. Do your homework, do your due diligence. Check out those 2 guys' channels that I recommended. RippleX. Noah Steetman. Let me put his name in here for you guys to kind of get the philosophy and mindset behind it. And I think it's DeFi Dad tutorials on YouTube. It's kind of like the how to stuff. The step 1, step 2. He goes a little fast, but and then just get on YouTube and just how to use Aave and Polygon, right? And find someone who goes slow and takes their time and explains it to you. Oh, a true secret. I hear that, bro. So 50% of my major holdings, except for XRP, in anticipation of a 3rd dip this weekend. Interesting. Good to see you, Ape True Seeking. Rumor about them contracting with a major exchange creator. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Profit mode, a true seeking. I love to hear that. So guys, Generational Wealth Wednesday, get yourself in a position where you got income coming in every single month. Every single month, income is coming in. That is the key. That is definitely the key. Home-based income 101, you're 10,000% correct. Build many streams of income, earning you money every day. Many small streams of income will affect your lifestyle. Financial worries become less. Exactly. And I was just reading that from Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Is that less stress. You want the less stress. You want to take that stress out of your life, right? You want to take that stress out of your life. Have that cash flow coming in. You know how freeing it was to be able to invest 4 figures every single month for 2 years and not have it affect everything else going on in our life. That's a great feeling. You know, it's a great feeling. So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap it up, man. It's been a really cool hang. I appreciate you guys checking in for Generational Wealth Wednesdays. It's been a really, really cool hang. I hope I gave you some food for thought, some things to ponder, you know, to think about. This bull run is different. It's different in the strategy that you deploy. That's what I mean by it being different. It's not just about buying low and selling high. It's not just about the fundamentals and buying the asset. It's about creating income. It's about the fact that you can become your own banker. You can become a market maker in this space and do it relatively risk-free. Flair Networks is going to give us even more of that. No, Keyless, I generally do it at 7. Keyless, Home-Based Income 101. I normally do it at 7 p.m. Eastern, but I had a couple of calls that I had to take care of with family. So generally, it's 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Jay Sober, go get yourself some dinner, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah, we have noticed those sell-offs, Ape True Seeking. Yeah, we certainly have. We really, really have kind of noticed that. And so, what's going on, XRP Anon? I saw your video and said to myself, it's Thursday here in Dubai. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I appreciate you checking in. So, guys, catch that replay if you're just checking in. Generational Wealth Income. What are you investing for? Tony Robbins says income. The ultimate plan is income is the outcome. Right? Do you have that income? Do you have a cash flow business generating income? Do you have a strategy in the crypto and the digital asset space that's giving you income every single month? If it's Celsius, cool. If you're not ready to step into DeFi, are you ready to learn about it? Are you ready to learn about it? Are you ready to tiptoe in at $50? Right? If it's Celsius, I love it. I'm an ambassador for the Celsius platform. Absolutely. All right, Dion, I appreciate that. But let's definitely connect, bro. Right? So are you ready to learn about it? Why we having to be beholden to this market? Why we in a lot of ways beholden to institutional money right now that is clearly deploying the Wyckoff strategy to the retail investor? And that's another stream for another day. But are you taking advantage of what's available to you, which is the Celsius network and DeFi? Now, don't mess around with all them crazy DeFis, right? Aave, Curve, well established. You don't have to mess around. You don't have to mess around with a lot of that crazy madness stuff going on the Binance Smart Chain. There's just no reason for it, really. It's just no reason for it. And I get people, you know, they feel like they can go to Binance Launchpad, learn about all these tokens before they launch, and it's just a big scheme going over there. Okay, it's a big old scheme going on over there, and a lot of people understand the game, but people who don't understand it, they're getting kind of wrecked. You know what I mean? So, all right, XRP Wolford, check out the replay, my friend. Yeah, we're doing great, brother. Appreciate you checking in. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this stream like I do all of my streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in. where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.